Donald Trump and his administration may not care much about Minnesota. That's been pretty evident. But we love this state. We won't let them tear us apart. We'll not turn against each other.
Tonight, Governor Tim Walz calling the deadly ICE shooting reckless, saying his administration will do everything they can to seek accountability and justice, activating Minnesota's own Homeland Security. Good evening, I'm Laura Lee.
And I'm Dan Wolf. Thanks for joining us. We're learning tonight that the woman shot by ICE agents earlier today has been identified as 37-year-old Renee Good.
There are two different accounts of the deadly incident that happened in Minneapolis. The Trump administration claims it was a vehicle ramming incident and that fatal shots were fired as a defensive measure.
Yeah, but many who've seen the video say that wasn't the case at all. We're going to show you the cell phone video of that shooting, and be warned, it is disturbing.
Now, you just saw the moments Renee Good attempted to drive away when the ICE agent fired his weapon. According to authorities, she was struck in the head, crashed her car, and later died. The agent who fired the fatal shots told his colleagues to call 911 as he walks back before leaving.